Hey, I still have a different type of video. I'm talking about some drama that happened recently, not with me or my particular life. I would never get involved in something like that, but no, it has to involve Jacob Sartorius. This came out with some news articles. I don't know if there was any reputable ones. I only looked through like three, and I'm not gonna be showing. But first of all, I'm not gonna be showing anything like any pictures or anything unless it's just a picture of Jacob Sartorius or whoever. I'm not gonna be showing like evidence if it's like against or with him, for him. I'm not for that. I'm not gonna be like trying to spread something or like that. This way I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just putting my opinion. I cannot be. People cannot say that I'm trying to witch hunt people. So I don't know. People are weird. And this is not just a scam for me to get some YouTube ad revenue. But it has to involve Jacob Sartorius asking somebody who's probably 3 years his elder, because he's like 2, but for nudes. And I'll admit, okay, I mean, you do what you want, she does what she wants, but I'm not showing the picture like I said, but the picture that she used like as evidence, it most likely was, it's so easy just to change. It's literally just Control-Shift-C, and then bam, you can change whatever you want. And if it is true, it's a really scummy thing because it was like peer pressured pretty much. I mean, sure, you should be able to withstand against peer pressure. I mean, just other people's opinion, it doesn't matter. But he sat there and was, I don't know, and he just was sitting there like, she was like, I don't want to do it, I'm scared. He was like, do it, you little bitch. He didn't actually say that, say, like, DM her that on Twitter, but it was just more of, oh, it's fine. Okay, we'll compromise. How about you just put your panties and bra on? Yeah, so, you can see it. This makes Jacob Sartorius an even more loved person by everyone. I mean, the parents probably thought he was good, but at this point, I've lost all hope in him. I mean, he's entered the God realm. He's became a living meme at like the age of 3 or whatever. I don't know how old he is. Probably around 2, but he's entered the God realm of memes at such a young age. I don't know if he's mentally stable at this point. He's like, okay, let me just give you a representation. You're a monkey, right? And you're speeding off down a runway. You take a right turn really fast. You can't take the right turn. You slam into a brick wall. That's pretty much Jacob Sartorius' entire life at this point. So I think we can all be safe to say that I don't think we're going to be hearing much from Jacob Sartorius. I mean, I thought he was going to have a new album, but I don't know. This type of stuff usually holds that stuff back because it's not an ideal time to release it, seeing as people won't want to buy it because he was involved in this and that, and it's not a good way to make money. I would know this because I've worked hard for my entire 3 years of being on this planet at deciphering what gets big and what doesn't. Mainly, it's if you make something first on a big topic, like hopefully that's what I'm doing right now, you get big. Or if somebody promotes you, that's big, you get big. Or if you just are something original, which at this point nobody's original. It's pretty much physically impossible to be original. There's somebody who did, sure, you had made it better quality, but then they did it like back in the 1970s with their like what's it called, their like giant like building size cameras, and it was like 2 pixels. But they still did it, so I mean, you're not being original at that point. But I mean, that was just my opinion on it. I know it's not a long video. I'm pretty much at this point just making videos for the entire week because if you didn't know, I record most of my videos during the weekend because that's when I have the most time. Even during summer, which is what have right now, I'm just make pretty much all my videos on the weekend. Doesn't matter if I spend a lot of time editing them. I'll just work really hard for the others and for that one just to get them out, just to make sure you guys have something to watch other than your normal people, because I have to admit, I'm not normal. I'm not even mentally stable. At this point, I'm pretty sure I've entered the God realm. I just haven't become a meme. I'm just gotten there because I've literally turned mentally insane. Even my Instagram name, it's just a little mentally ill, which, it's kind of an understatement because I'm very mentally ill. You see, I know I was about to end the video, but I have to say something. I had a friend at school, and the teacher was like, he was sitting there doing something. He has a weird fetish for shoulders or something like that. And the teacher was like, "You need to stop acting so mentally challenged." And he's like one of the smarter kids. Like, he's like really smart. And then he was like, "Okay." And then he sits back down and doesn't do his work because it's the last day of school. And he walks out and says, "Sorry, Hitler. Sorry, I couldn't do that. I'm just too mentally challenged for right now. I'm gonna go back to the hospital." I think he said that. I'm probably making that up just to get some laughter and maybe get a like or two. Anyways, guys, goodbye.